What if the real hero of the Lewis and Clark expedition wasn't Lewis or Clark? Imagine trekking thousands of miles through wilderness, dodging grizzlies, starvation, and hostile encounters. And your best guide is a teenage mom carrying a baby on her back. That's not fiction. That's Sacagawea. She didn't just tag along. She navigated the terrain, diffused war with a glance, and saved the expedition more than once. Meanwhile, the men took the credit. In this episode, we're counting down 10 jaw-dropping times Sacagawea carried the expedition, while barely being mentioned in the history books. Because history may have sidelined her, but we're about to put her right where she belongs, front and center. 1. She was the calm one during a bear attack. When a massive grizzly crashed through the woods, full-grown men scattered in terror. But Sacagawea? She held her baby, stayed upright, and didn't flinch. Her composure stunned the entire party. They later admitted she made them look like frightened schoolboys. And this wasn't the only time. 2. She navigated terrain that no one else understood. While Lewis and Clark pored over maps, Sacagawea simply pointed and said, "Go left." And she was right, every time. She recognized landmarks, river forks, and mountain passes from memory, cutting days off their route. Those men would have been screwed without her, and lost. 3. She survived an abduction and still helped her captors. Kidnapped as a child and sold to a French trapper, Sacagawea had every reason to turn her back on the world. Instead, she guided her French captors' expedition through the wilderness. Talk about grace under pressure. 4. She kept peace, just by existing. Most tribes would see an armed group as a threat, but a woman with a baby? That meant peace. Sacagawea's presence diffused tension before it started, and possibly prevented more than one battle. 5. She ate a candle to survive. When food ran out, she calmly ate a candle made of animal fat. Wax wasn't ideal, but it was calories. While the men complained about rations, she showed what real resilience looked like, and picked wax out of her teeth doing it. 6. She corrected Lewis and Clark's geography. Constantly. They had compasses. She had real-life experience. When the maps failed, she stepped in, pointing out passes and streams the men didn't even know existed. Without her, they may have ended up wandering the countryside for years. 7. She got almost no credit and still changed history. Her name was misspelled in journals. She didn't get paid, but Sacagawea's guidance, diplomacy, and courage made the expedition and Lewis and Clark a success and rich. She changed the course of American history and barely got a footnote. 8. She was the only one who stayed cool in a crisis. When canoes capsized and journals floated away, Sacagawea jumped into the river to save the most valuable records. She wasn't even asked, she just did it. Without those journals, the entire expedition's legacy might have been lost to history. 9. She reunited with her long-lost tribe and kept going. She found her Shoshone tribe mid-expedition, including her own brother, now chief. Imagine the surprise. She easily could have stayed behind in safety and enjoyed a lovely life with her people. Instead, she chose to finish the journey, proving loyalty that stunned even hardened soldiers. 10. She was a mother through it all. Through storms, hunger, wild animals, and exhaustion, Sacagawea carried and cared for her infant son. She soothed him by firelight and fed him on the trail. And she did it all while guiding the expedition, showing that strength and softness aren't opposites, they're partners. Impressive. Sacagawea didn't have a title. She didn't lead armies. She didn't write her own story. But through every hardship and every mile, she proved herself as the backbone of one of America's most legendary expeditions. History tried to make her a sidekick, but let's be honest, she was the main character all along. If you think more untold legends like this deserve the spotlight, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started.